You're watching Commanders Kickoff on WTKR News 3.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to our Commanders Kickoff special alongside Zach Staten. I'm Mark Davis, and tonight we're getting you ready for the kickoff of the 2023 NFL season, Zach.
That's right, Mark. The Commanders and their fans both hoping for big improvements this year, and we're getting our first glimpse of what we might expect, especially from some of the new faces and names fighting to make the team this year.
Yeah, now the first of three preseason contests for Washington this evening. The weather delay preventing us from airing tonight's special on WTKR, but we'll talk all things burgundy and gold right here on our website. And we're going to begin with the front office. Friday, the first game of any kind under the new ownership group. July 22nd at 8, Commanders fans may decide to celebrate well into the future as an era that would see countless scandals and controversies on and off the field coming to an end. Now, it's full speed ahead, both on the gridiron and in the seats.
Thank you, Josh! Thank you, Josh! Thank you, Josh!
The page has been turned to a new chapter of Commanders football. Josh Harris and his partners assuming control of the team less than a week before the start of training camp, marking an end to 24 long years of Dan Snyder.
You know, I think it's just new beginnings, and I think anytime you have a new beginning, there's excitement. And so, yeah, we're all super excited. It's going to be exciting to see full stadiums come September.
Just him being out here, just seeing that presence. A lot of the times, it's not always what somebody can do or what they can say, but just their presence. And, you know, it's definitely fun to have them out here, watch us.
It's early, but Harris already supplying the good vibes. A D.C. area native, the principal owner has his eyes on bringing the hype back to the nation's capital.
He wants to revitalize the energy in the city and this area, and that's something that he's going to do, and I know he's on a mission to do it.
That mission stretching from the front office to the locker room to the fans. Training camp this year seeing the biggest crowd since 2015, and Burgundy and Gold Nation ready to embrace the fresh start.
One thing that I've heard from fans is, I will never spend another dime as long as DS is the owner. Well, now he isn't the owner, and everyone has decided to come back to the fan base.
Obviously, I welcome back with open arms, and I'm excited to see FedEx Field filled with burgundy and gold this year and making it a home stadium for this team.
It's been a very long 24 years, and you know, I got family members that are Cowboys fans, Cowgirls fans, and I just want to see change. I think that we're making the right strides towards change.
And the players seeing the change right off the bat. Many never meeting Snyder, but Harris going out of his way to gather with the team early on and pledging his support. Support he hopes can translate into wins.
When you have support from the ownership, that means a lot. I'm not saying that we didn't, but in ways we didn't, you know. Just with all the outside noise. I mean, I don't expect anything to be outside noise to distract us this year. We can just focus on ball now.
As an owner, you know, you give us the tools, you give us the things like that, and we have to take those and we have to apply them and do them ourselves when it comes to that, you know. So it's nice knowing we have the support of him and hopefully no distractions in the future.
It's just good to have somebody in our corner, you know, that's just got the same vision as us and want to move in the right direction.
Now, of course, among Harris's group of investors, Pro Basketball Hall of Famer Magic Johnson, the first African-American co-owner in the history of the franchise. Some are used to the bright lights and the big stage of the NFL. Others getting their first taste of action at the game's highest level. Washington hoping its crop of young talent can come along quickly. Zach Staten now back, and Zach, Commander's top draft pick, likes his chances of making an impact in year one.
Oh boy, Mark, that's an understatement. From day one, Emmanuel Forbes has communicated a level of confidence that most Commander fans have loved. Now, a few weeks into training camp, Forbes hasn't shied away from the standards that come with being a first-round pick.
He hasn't taken a snap in the NFL yet, but Emmanuel Forbes is already a fan favorite.
It means a lot, honestly. I know I got a lot of things to do. I got to prove to myself first, and I got to prove to everybody else that I belong here and that I'm ready to work.
Since arriving in Commanderland, Washington's 2023 first-rounder making himself right at home.
He's put a lot of work in to be able to be drafted first round, and you know, we just always ask people to be themselves, have fun, show your personality, and that's something that he's been doing.
I'm confident in what I do, so no reason to be nervous.
Most rookies would be forgiven if they have a few anxieties as they step onto the field for their first training camp in their NFL careers. But for Forbes, he says when he gets out on the turf, there's no need to be nervous, and that's the exact kind of self-assurance that the Commanders wanted to see when they picked him back in April.
This is a young guy that's already studying his opponents.
Forbes walking into a battle of veteran defensive backs against dynamic wide receivers in camp, and is already showing he belongs.
You know, you're going to have some learning experience. I'm going to get some of the best guys on the planet every day, and just help me compete more.
To watch the two different one-on-one plays that I'll watch, I'll see, okay, I see what he's doing here. I see why he's doing that against this guy, and I see why he's doing that against this guy. It makes sense, and you see that this is a young guy that's already studying his opponent.
As his first NFL game in the preseason arrives, he's still got a confident approach.
Coach says it's gonna be a little crazy. It's my first game, so I'm just ready for it.
A mindset that's helped him whether he's in one-on-one drills or signing autographs for droves of burgundy and gold fans.
I'm in for the long run. I'm ready to keep working every day.
Now, that work showing in more ways than just coverages. He still holds an FBS record with career interceptions returned for touchdowns. From a player looking to reach the mountaintop with Washington to a Ring of Fame member who's already been there. On Tuesday, Super Bowl 22 MVP Doug Williams back in Commanderland, mobbed by fans at Commander Park. Williams, of course, leading the franchise to a Super Bowl championship back in 1987. He's now a senior advisor for the Commanders and has certainly seen the ups and downs throughout the years. Williams has been a frequent attendee of camp so far this year and has noticed the energy. Now he hopes that the team can reward the fans who have come out to support.
This is the most excitement I've seen in 10 years combined. And I think it's good. You know, the ownership has changed. I think the fans are excited. And, the way they situate these bleachers and everything, I think it's great to see so many people out and enjoying these guys on the field. Now we got to give them what they need, and that's a winning team.
All these years later, he's still a fan favorite. And speaking of fans, Mark, you've got a special look at a unique group of Commander supporters.
Yeah, exactly. That's right. Any given Commanders game sees tens of thousands of fans packed into FedEx Field. But if you've been to a contest in Landover, you've probably noticed the hog farmers, the helmets, the overalls, the face paint. But there's a lot more to these burgundy and gold crazies than just a love of football. When you think of a hardcore Commanders fan, Jeff Reinhardt is a guy who might come to mind.
I've been going to training camps probably since mid-'80s when it was in Frostburg, Maryland. Gone to Richmond, obviously Ashburn.
If you've been to a game, you probably recognize Jeff's hat. He's a hog farmer, a group started by him and his friend Chris Bryant back in 2018.
Let's go, baby. Take command.
Look around the stands, and you can't miss them.
At first, it was just we wanted to be a group of fans that kind of brought some fun to FedEx because for many years it was pretty dreary.
But their passion stretching far beyond the field. Inspired by the famous Hogettes, they're making a difference in their community.
Once we learned that they raised over $130 million for various children's charities, we wanted to do something with our platform.
And that's pediatric cancer awareness and outreach. The hog farmers sending care packages to families impacted by the disease, as well as giving out financial grants, using their spotlight to do good.
We've done fundraisers, golf tournaments to try to raise funds so that way we can do this throughout the year. But it's a lot of the, people that donate that make this possible.
A chance to bring some joy to kids who should be playing with friends and enjoying childhood, but spending more time with doctors and hospitals.
They're very resilient. They're going to get treatment. So to be able to see their smiles and their initial reactions to opening up the care packages, it means a lot to me.
Using their platform to make the world a better place, one family at a time.
Out of all the cancer research, only 4% goes towards pediatric cancer, and we're talking about our future here, and 4% is not enough. So if we can just bring awareness to that, that would be great.
What a great cause. Each year, the hog farmers give care packages to 48 families and distribute $12,000 worth of grants. They also make toy donations to hospitals and host special events for those battling pediatric cancer. Perhaps one of the biggest question marks for the Commanders entering 2023, the health and ability of Chase Young. The star defensive end spending almost 2 years climbing back from injury and hoping that the upcoming campaign will see him back to top form. November of 2021 seeing Young tear his ACL just one season after claiming Defensive Rookie of the Year honors. The second overall pick in 2020, able to return for the final 3 games of last season and spending the offseason working out at Ohio State and with Ravens wideout Odell Beckham Jr. Young shedding the knee brace he would often wear before the start of training camp. And while he would not get too specific in terms of how he compares to last year, he certainly feels more like himself.
I ain't about to get too detailed, but just know that I feel good, and I'm running around, and I'm feeling explosive again.
He's light years ahead of where he was last training camp. I think that's a big deal for us. So you see him moving around with a lot more confidence. And you see him finishing.
Chase just seems much more confident. Seems has much more spring, things like that. I'm very excited to go against him. I mean, I missed going up against him last year. It's always good to go against somebody like that.
Now Young in the final year of his contract, looking to make a splash during this crucial season. Well, it's not in his job description, but putting out fire is a big part of Jason Wright's role since arriving at Commanders Park. But the hope is that's all behind him with a change at the top. Wright joining me one-on-one during training camp for a discussion on the new era and moving forward. It's been such a whirlwind for you leading up to camp. How nice is it now to look out there and just watch some football?
You know, it's still a whirlwind. I'm a little bit of a duck, calm on the surface, feet moving underwater, but it's amazing. The energy here is it's intense and it's positive. And we haven't had that moment here since I've been here in the last 3 years. And it's wonderful for the fans to be back and feeling like family. You know, we've been calling it a welcome home moment. And so with all the activity we have, and it's not going to slow down anytime soon because we have so much to do to welcome fans home in the right way, it feels really damn good.
And let's discuss everything you just said for a second. And I think it all starts with the change at the top, with Mr. Harris and his ownership group. How have you seen that impact in the early stages inside the headquarters?
When the sale was announced back in November, we had a surge in suite sales. And then when the sale agreement was done between Josh and Dan back in May, we've had 3,500 new season ticket members join us since then. And we've already sold more tickets for this 23 season than we sold in all of 2022, and we haven't even started yet and got into single games as the team plays well, and there's even more momentum behind it. So we are in a great spot as a business, but more importantly than that actually is that the morale inside the building, the people who have been here working hard, that are highly professional. 85% of the people in the organization are new since I joined. Around 80% of the people are new since I joined. Those people who believed we would get to this moment are now living in that moment, and it just does my heart such good that we were able to create a culture to insulate them through that process where they can now excel and do their best work.
Thank you, Josh! Thank you, Josh!
You mentioned the energy. There was a moment the first day of fans being at training camp where you walked in with Josh Harris and Mitch Rails, I think, and the fans went crazy, and you're shaking their hands, and they're 3 and 4 people deep. What was that moment like for you?
I have never seen it where the owner gets bigger cheers than the players when they come on the field, but I will absolutely take it. But I will absolutely take it. It was a great moment. The best way I've described it is there's a sense of relief that is immediately filled with excitement and energy to get to work. Because there's so many things that we have wanted to do with this fan base, but didn't have a counterparty on their side that was willing to jump in with us. But now they're here. They're here, they're willing, they're excited. It is truly the family coming back together.
We asked a couple of the players, do they believe that a change in ownership can translate to success on the field? And they said, yes, they think it can because they'll have the tools to do well. Do you agree with that?
I do. I mean, there's two things that make a big difference. I'm putting back on my player hat. I played 7 years in the league as a running back. Across those years, there were two things that could differentiate a group. One was investment, which is what I think they're talking about and what you've heard Josh talk about. And they're new. They're going to take time to evaluate and understand where investment is going to make the most sense and where it's going to have highest ROI in terms of play on the field. But investment is a big one. But then the second one is just the overall atmosphere. The fact that you don't have to have in the background other conversations going on about the team and about your workplace. Getting the random text from your friend when there's an article, that's going to make a big difference for those guys. It's hard to quantify, but I know that it will result in performance on the field.
It feels like the expectations have shot up extremely in the last few weeks. Do you have to caution yourselves against getting too far ahead and being like, this is not going to be the flip of a switch. There's still a process here.
Oh, that's right. I mean, this is going to take a moment to come back together. Like if you've had family beef for some time, You don't just come back together magically and everything's good. It takes time to rebuild trust. We take time for us to rebuild trust with the fans. We have to continue to show up as we've done in the last 3 years, but especially now with Josh and Mitch and Mark and Magic and their willingness to be present in the community, to show up in the ways that that we can, and that will build trust with folks. That takes time. It takes time. We have to continue to deliver on events like this, where it's high quality, it's what our fans deserve. It's going to be bit by bit, and we're going to make mistakes too, because we're moving fast. We're trying to do a bunch of stuff very quickly that we've wanted to do and that ownership wants to do, and there are going to be mistakes. And in that process, we got to own them and do better.
No one else sits in your office. No one else is in your shoes. How frustrating was it to have to sit there and listen to all the criticisms and the complaints and everything like that for you when there's only so much you can do in your position? Sure. How frustrating was that for you? And I guess the second part of that, this has got to be a breath of fresh air.
I mean, frustration is probably not the right word because I'm not usually frustrated. Part of my superpower is the ability to focus on what I can control and create an environment where that we can control, where people can excel to the best of their ability. So I don't think that I had extreme frustration at any point. It was always just extreme focus. Anytime there was another challenge that came our way, it was intense focus and the ability to rally people. It was actually the leadership challenge of a lifetime and a privilege for me to grow as a leader, to learn how to be pragmatic, to learn that sometimes there's not a black or white answer on it and you got to deal in the gray, which was hard for me. But we successfully navigated this workforce through to the other side, and now relief is definitely there.
And thanks to Jason Wright for taking the time with us. Wright spending 7 years as a player in the NFL with the Falcons, Browns, and Cardinals. The team president playing his college football at Northwestern. So let's take a look at the upcoming weeks for the Commanders. 2 preseason games remain, both at FedEx Field against the Ravens and Bengals. Then a little break before that September 10th season opener at home against Arizona. Washington's road opener coming the following week at Denver before a fun home meeting with Josh Allen and the Bills. The Burgundy and Gold's first division contest coming on October 1st at Philadelphia. And that is going to wrap up our Commanders Kickoff special.
Be sure to stay with News 3 throughout the season as Hampton Roads' official home for the Burgundy and Gold.
For Zach Staten, I'm Mark Davis. Thanks so much for joining us, everybody. Have a great night.